Welcome to One Up Game TV. I'm your host, Denny Marler. By now, everyone has went through the pre-release for the latest Magic expansion, Born of the Gods. This is the latest release in the standard Theros block, and it is considered to be a smaller set, but from what we have seen so far, a high-impact set for the standard meta. Not to mention a few EDH cards thrown in there as well. Today we will crack a couple of boxes, check out some of the newer cards, their mechanics, and go over the set in general. But first, let's take a look at the trailer from Wizards of the Coast.
So much power, so much adoration. And what do the gods do with it? They meddle. Ithara coddles the humans like children, while Phoenix, ever amused by their torment, finds new ways to enjoy them. Karametra strives to keep the mortals sheltered from the gathering shadows. And Mogis has seized the opportunity to set his minotaurs upon them. But standing among their ranks is the sun god's champion, Elspeth. Will her heroism be enough to save them? Oh, yes. So now, they revel in their victory, while I make my place in the sky, among the gods. Darkness approaches. May the fates aid any who venture into the night alone.
Wow, if that trailer doesn't get you pumped up for Magic, nothing will. So let's get started. We will be pulling out some key cards and going over them a little. We will try to cover the new mechanics and discuss some impacts on the game, as well as pointing out some cards that might increase or decrease in value in the near future. Cracking the first pack. Again, we will just be highlighting some cards from each box to give you a little taste of what the Born of the Gods set has to offer. And here we have Fated Return, a 7-drop black instant. Put target creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains indestructible. If it's your turn, scry 2. Here's a hot card, Flame Wreathed Phoenix. It's a 4-drop red creature with flying. It has Tribute 2, one of the new mechanics in Magic. As this creature enters the battlefield, an opponent of your choice may place 2 +1/+1 counters on it. When Flame Wreathed Phoenix enters the battlefield, if tribute wasn't paid, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. It starts out as a 3/3 creature. One of the 2 cards I would like to touch on in this group, Fated Retribution. It's a 7-drop white card, instant. Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers. If it's your turn, scry 2. This looks to see some playing time in the EDH decks. The second card in this group, Satyr Fire Dancer. It's a 2-drop enchantment creature. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control deals damage to an opponent, Satyr Fire Dancer deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. This is a 1/1 creature. Looking through more packs, this group has one of my favorite black cards in the set, Painseer. It's a 2-drop black creature with a new mechanic, Inspired. Whenever Painseer becomes untapped, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to the card's converted mana cost. This is a 2/2 creature. Digging for more goodies. And here we have some of the new Skrylands. I think the Temple of Malice could be the big one in these. I'll look for some great Rakdos decks being built soon. Out of our boxes, we pulled 4 of the 5 gods. The first one we look at is Kurametra, God of Harvest. 5-drop, 1 green, 1 white, 3 others. Legendary enchantment creature. Indestructible. As long as your devotion to green and white is less than 7, Kurametra isn't a creature. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may search your library for a forest or a plains card, put it into the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. This is a 6/7 creature when she's a creature. The second god, Mogus, God of the Slaughter. He's a 4-drop, 1 red, 1 black, 2 others. Legendary enchantment creature. Indestructible. As long as devotion to black and red is less than 7, Mogus isn't a creature. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Mogus deals 2 damage to the player unless he or she sacrifices a creature. This creature is 7/5. The third god we have, Afara, God of the Polis. 4-drop, 1 blue, 1 white, 2 others. Legendary enchantment creature. Indestructible. As long as your devotion to white and blue is less than 7, Afara isn't a creature. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you had another creature enter the battlefield under your control last turn, draw a card. This creature is 6/5. And the last god we pull is Phoenix, God of Deception. It's a 5-drop, 1 black, 1 blue, 3 others, legendary enchantment creature. Indestructible. As long as your devotion to blue and black is less than 7, Phoenix isn't a creature. Creatures you control have tap. Target player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is this creature's toughness. This creature is 4/7. Finally, the most sought after card in the set, Brimus, King of Oreskos. It's a 3-drop, 2 white, 1 other, legendary creature, Cat Soldier. Vigilance, whenever Brimus, King of Oreskos, attacks, put a 1/1 white Cat Soldier creature token with Vigilance onto the battlefield attacking. Whenever Brimus blocks a creature, put a 1/1 white Cat Soldier creature token with Vigilance on the battlefield blocking that creature. This creature is a 3/4. This could be the card that brings tokens back to the standard. Not to mention the great decks that will be built in EDH around this card. That is just a sample of some of the cards we pulled out of the boxes. Obviously, there's more ins and outs for this set. We just wanted to touch on a few things and let gamers know what's going on in the world of Magic. Overall, I think the set is going to do very well. Wizards has done a great job in complementing Theros and expanding on the current standard format. That's all we have today. Be sure to keep checking us out here at 1UP Game TV. This is just the beginning of the coverage we will be providing in the future. Till next time, respect the game, respect the gamer.